What's up, you guys? It's Simone, aka Money Mo here, and we are back with the Money Mo Media, you guys. Bum, 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 bum. As you guys can see, I did my own horns because we may not physically be in the clubhouse, but when I'm on this mic speaking this W to you, we are in the clubhouse, all right? Y'all, the W is going up. It's going up. It's only getting bigger and better. Um, I'm not going to go over the clubhouse rules because you guys should know that by now. But let's get straight into it. I want to talk about some stuff because there's been a lot that's been going on this week. Before I promote the games that's going to be on national television, I just want to get prayers up to Cam Brink. She tore her ACL against the Connecticut Sun. It just sucks to see that, especially since her coming out the number 2 pick, and you wanted to see her have a good full rookie season because she was in that top 3, top 4 to be in rookie of the year. It's just sad to see, but prayers up to Cam Brink and hopes for a speedy recovery. Alrighty. And I just want to give a shout out to Angel Reese. 7 consecutive double doubles. She is hooping. She is hooping. She is upping her numbers up to be a contender for the rookie of the year, right? But
Hey, you say it couldn't. You say it couldn't be done.
I did.
You
I
say it
could
couldn't be done. Now look at her.
I know. I still
So,
said what I said.
hey,
I
bro,
still feel the way I feel. She
you,
still need to work on
bro,
her defense. She still need to shoot the 3. But like I said last episode, her confidence and the fact that she's not scared to go up who she's against is making her more comfortable. So that's why it's flowing to her. But she still need to work on that stuff, and she know it too.
the funny part about rookie of the year and the W is that they're really like only 10 or 12 rookies in the actual W. So
Yeah,
competition's kind of slim. You get a lot of minutes. You're in it for it. And I mean, Cardoso might end up being in the mix for it too.
I think she is. I believe for the 4 that's in the mix is Clark, Reese, Cardoso, and honestly, it was gonna be Brink. But since Brink is down, I,
Yeah.
I said that fourth one's Rakia Jackson.
hmm
Because her numbers is pretty consistent too, and she's one of the other rookies that's in like the actual cracking the 7-man rotation. So
hmm
I think those are the 4 that are in the running for rookie of the year. But honestly, I'm a little hesitant about talking about this stuff because you know how all this stuff is coming out. It's kind of like it could go either way. It could kind of go either way, but great rookie class. Great rookie class. Can't go wrong with it, right? But let's go into the games that's going to be on national television this week. Both of these games will be on ESPN. So the game Saturday, okay? Saturday, the Sparks versus the Liberty at noon Pacific time on ESPN. And then Sunday, you will have the Chicago Sky facing the Indiana Fever at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you guys tap in and check out both of those games. It should be some really good games. All right. But the game I'm most excited for, I'm more excited for the game coming up Tuesday, June 25th, the Commissioner's Cup Championship game. And that game is going to be the Minnesota Lynx versus the New York Liberty. I'm excited for that one, Flicks. I don't know about you. I'm excited for that one.
I like it.
I'm
I like it.
excited. The
I
only
think that's what the
thing,
W needs. A big game like this that does not concern Caitlin Clark.
not necessarily quote unquote concern her, but just to show like we were going in the right direction to begin with anyway. It's just a plus that she's bringing in, double or triple the eyes. But we was trending in either way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just look at it like as far as those are two teams that get a lot of large attendance, have pretty good following, and it'll be a
Always
good
had good
showcase.
following.
It'll be a good showcase game for the W.
For sure, for sure. And unfortunately, this game is going to be on Prime. So, all my people that got Prime, don't be stingy with that password. Let these people tap in and watch this game because this is a really good game, okay? And that game will be on 5 p.m. Pacific time. Tuesday, June 25th, 5 p.m. Pacific time, okay? And I kind of want to talk about that game because that's the game that I'm most excited for. I don't really care for the Saturday or the Sunday game, really, in my opinion. I'm more excited for the Tuesday game. So I've took the liberty of writing down some notes because this is a really good matchup, and these teams play very similar. They like to play fast. They score a lot of points. They make a lot of threes a game, and their field goal percentage is really high. So the one of the matchups that I would like to see is I would like to see Nafisha Collier and Brianna Stewart go head to head. You know, two UConn greats. Both very good at what they do and very versatile. One is more low block, 15-foot base, and the other one can shoot at all three levels like a guard. So I kind of want to see how that matchup goes, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see Collier on Jonquel Jones, just because this team, I just realized the Lynx kind of matches up with the Liberty as far as like size as well. They have some pretty athletic bigs in Elena Smith, and you got Collier, and you have the other big. I do not want to pronounce her name wrong, Flix. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Not Duhans.
Yes, there we go. I just
Hmm.
don't like pronouncing people name wrong, but they got some bigs, they got some size that could keep up with the Liberty as well. But they average like the points per game. The points per game for the team is insane. So the Lynx average about 85 points a game. The Liberty average about 87. So it's gonna. I'm expecting this to be a really close game, and the field goal percentage, Liberty shooting 45% as a team. Like they're literally shooting 45% as a team, and the Lynx are shooting 46% as a team. So you see like how they match up well. They both like to play fast. They could shoot the three. So the game plan for the Liberty, in my opinion, for them, they need to contain Collier, and the guards have to contain McBride by limiting the
Yeah.
shots, because she's going to find a way to put the ball in the basket, but they have to find a way to limit the opportunities of her getting the ball, like limit the attempts, like face guard her, making sure like when she's in a pick and roll type of thing, make sure they're going over the top, because she's really good at recognizing in pick and roll if they go under the screen and they shoot, right? So those are things they have to really look out for. But
Yeah, and you also got two teams that are super deep. I mean, it's Liberty
yeah,
team very deep at the wing and the guard spot. Talk about Thornton, Laney, Stewart. It gets really deep. In the same way, the other side on the Lynx. Which
Courtney
team do you think is
Williams.
actually deeper?
I think it evens out. Hear me out. It evens out. I think it evens out in a way because the Lynx has that's probably one of the other teams that has a really deep bench. I just realized that like they got a really deep bench, and the Liberty has a deep bench. So that's why I said this is going to be the better game this week in my opinion,
Mm.
because these teams match up evenly. So that's why it's very important for the Liberty to come out early, start early, like meaning Sabrina needs to be aggressive from the gate, shooting the threes, opening the floor. Jonquel Jones needs to come out how she did when they played the Aces on Saturday, So it just all depends on who throws that first punch. Because for me, the first quarter kind of sets the tone. Like you got to see which team is going to throw the first punch, and then you got to make adjustments in the second quarter, and then the third quarter is how you're going to respond to those adjustments. Like, and are you going to make any adjustments as far as like rotation? And then we got to see who's going to be in foul trouble. Like, it's a lot that's going to play a part in the team coming out as the Commissioner Cup champion, because these teams match up so evenly. They match up well. I'm excited.
Should be a good one.
Oh yeah, who you got winning? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Give me the Minnesota Lynx. I am rolling.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Next question: is Brianna Stewart dropping 30? Yes or no?
Of course she is. I think this is going to be one of the higher scoring games in the W. You know, you look at two teams that score a lot of points. Probably who has the ball last, but the Lynx though, you got to believe in that three ball. You look at the Lynx.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? They both make about 10 threes a game. Like literally both teams make 10 threes a game.
Yeah,
So
I guess
like they're
they're
shoot like I
streaky.
said, they're
Yeah.
shooting the ball well.
Hmm. I
Huh?
guess they're like streaky. That's really what it is.
Yeah, and then they
Comes in
shoot free throws
flurries.
well too.
Yeah, like the Liberty. A lot of times they take the lead. They comes in flurries on their points. They come at once.
Yeah, and it's like and I think that's what happens sometimes when you have a team full of people that could score and create their own shot. Like,
Hmm.
if everyone's hot, then it's like you're in trouble. And then it's like if they're cold, they're not going to be taking as many shots. So that's why I say it just depends on how they come out shooting. But I think the real difference is since both of these teams match up scoring wise really well, is who's going to lock down and play defense. Who's going to win the rebound game because like I said, these teams these teams match up they match up evenly. Like I kid you not, like if you look on ESPN and look at their stat sheets, they match up evenly. So for me, it's who's going to win the rebound game and who's going to play defense. But I could see this game going into overtime. I could see it going into overtime if both teams come out hot.
Could be. Where
I
is
see
this
it
going to
come.
be in New York or is this going to be
Yes,
in Minnesota? Okay, of course.
this is going to be in New
The
York, and they're not
Barclays.
going to be. Yeah, they're not going to be in Brooklyn.
Oh,
They're going to be in Long Island, if I'm not mistaken, because that's the NBA draft weekend. So they moved to a
oh,
different venue.
they in the smaller arena.
Yeah, just because the draft is in Barclays, I believe.
So the championship for the Commissioner's Cup has to be in a smaller arena because of the draft.
I know. I
I'm just saying.
yeah, that's gonna piss me off. Let's move on. Let's move on. But okay, Flick's got the Lynx. I'm gonna go opposite. I got the Liberty.
Wow.
I got the Liberty. I think Jonquil Jones gonna have another double double. Sabrina Nescu gonna probably have another 20-point game. Brianna Stewart gonna have a double double. Laney gonna lock up McBride. Um, should I keep going?
That's the thing
Because I'm
about
rolling
the
with the Liberty.
Liberty.
I'm
The
rolling.
Liberty have the X factor in Jonquil Jones. Like she's literally the X factor. Not too many
They got
teams have
two.
that. Yeah, exactly. Stewie's the thing, but like the fact that Jonquil Jones is always gonna be there presents so many problems for a lot of the bigs that go up against. So I mean, hey, I wouldn't be surprised
Right.
Jonquil Jones went for a double double.
But I'm saying the other X factor is Benijah Laney Hamilton because she does a little bit of everything. And if she contains or even cancels out McBride, that's going to already limit the shot attempts. Because, like I said, for Kayla McBride, the basket is already the size of Jupiter for her. It's just making it harder for her to get the ball so she won't put it in the basket. So I think this is going to be a defensive game, a rebounding game too, because, like I said, these teams could go and they could score. All right. Um, Nothing new for the MVP ladder. I'll probably come back and give y'all a little insights on the MVP ladder next week. I want to watch a little more games. I want to, get my notes and stuff ready because I feel like if I shake the table with this move on the MVP ladder, y'all gonna want the receipts. Y'all gonna want to know why. So give me a week to figure all that out for y'all. Okay. And let's get to the fits because I feel like I haven't given y'all fits in a very long time. And before we do the fits, I just want to give a shout out to Skylar Diggins Smith because she been keeping the foot on y'all necks. She been keeping the foot on y'all necks, and y'all lucky I haven't been doing fits every week because she would have been on there every week. Tens across the board, tens across the board, tens across the board. But I'm gonna stall y'all today. I didn't put Skylar Diggins in there because I don't need y'all saying I run her stance account because we don't have time for all that. Let's get into these fits. Let's see. Let's see. Who we got up on the screen first?
Let's start off with the young girl from Chicago Sky.
Kaiser Gonsrick.
Yep,
This is fire. It's giving soccer mom with the sneakers, like the rich hot soccer mom. I like it. I'm rolling. Tens across the board. Boom, 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 boom. Tens across the board. She's covered up too. Look flawless. Still look flawless. I picked some good fits out this week. What you think, Flicks? I gave it a 10.
I liked it. It was, I mean, it was hot, but I mean, 10. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, 10's kind of crazy, but it was a good fit though. It was a good fit.
I give it a 10 because it's clean. It's clean. And you clean and covered up too.
Yeah. Let's
You
go to
she don't need to do too much.
let's go to his next. It's kind of like Basquiat looking fit.
Okay, we got Isabel Harrison. I like this one. I like this one. I like the pants. I like the texture of the pants. It's pretty dope. And I like the corset looking top is giving Ed Hardy vibes. The bag, the shades, light gloss, a little isn't that a Jordan pennant? Cause she is a Jordan athlete. I'm rolling. I like this one. I give it a 9. I give it a 9. Cause I feel like if I give everybody tens, y'all gonna say I'm too nice. I give it a 9.
That was a strong fit. I mean, I thought it was bold. You know, it was bold. Anytime you're showing shoulders, you know what I mean, the tunnel, you feel a little bold. You feel
That's
so
it's the skin rule, huh? The chest
if
skin rule.
yeah. Come on, man. Chelsea Gray already showed us. You know, it's different when you get to showing the arms. But I will say I give it like an 8. I give it like an 8. That was a good one. Strong fit. Strong.
Okay. Okay,
Uh,
I'm mad we haven't agreed with one yet. I don't know what it is. I think it's because we haven't did fits in a very long time. We got to get in sync. We got to get in sync. The next one, Lexi Hull. Okay, let me do the look. I like it. I like the texture. This is giving stagecoach festival type of look. I feel like she should have did a cowboy hat with it because the cowboy hat would have gave it a little pizzazz. That's just me. I would have came in there with a bedazzled cowboy hat or all black leather, just to give it a little texture. But I get it an 8. Yeah, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. What you give it? I got to make sure we on the same page.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like her smile. You know what I mean? Seems like a nice woman. Boots, fire. But the top just it's feeling medieval, right? It's really feeling like Game of Thrones. Is it not?
I wasn't giving Game of Thrones. I thought it was like more country like we go on the stagecoach. That's why I said the cowboy hat. That's why I say like I would wear something like that the stagecoach.
It definitely felt
Night
like
two.
a
Night two
Midwest,
though. Not during the day cuz it'd be too hot.
right? But I mean, I do respect the fit though. I'll give it an 8. Strong 8. Strong 8. Strong 8.
Okay, we on the same page. Boom. There we go.
Let's move it on.
Next we got NECA, the president. NECA Abumake. I love the jacket, the orange. I don't know what it is with her, but she know what colors work with her skin tone. And I feel like she understands the assignment every time. I like the patterns and like how the orange and the brown go because honestly, for me, orange and brown together is a little risky, especially in the summer, spring, summer. If this was like, in the fall, like Octoberish, I'd have been like, okay, I wouldn't be looking so hard, but it just goes. In my opinion, it go. And the orange shoes with the pop and then the little blue bag for a little pizzazz. I give this one an 8. I give it an 8.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9. I don't think we're gonna see anything business casual that comes close to that this year. This is pretty top tier. Talk about business casual before the game. The coat.
Skylar Diggins gave business casual a couple times. That's why I said like she been putting her foot on necks. She been putting her foot on necks too. But
I
shout
mean,
out to NECA
Nega.
though. This fit fire.
That's what I'm saying. Because Nega been doing this for so long now. It's like you just gotta watch. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
predetermined.
Listen, I like when her and Chanae was doing the when they was coordinating with they fits. That
Top
was
tier.
we will never see that again, and I'm so mad. But anyway, Next, we have Dejanay Carrington. I like it. It's given I'm going to a concert. Like it's giving it's just flawless with the blonde hair, the shades. Low key, don't like the boots, but I like the fit. That's just me. I'm sorry. I don't like the boots, but I like the fit. If that makes sense. Are we if we picking up what I'm putting down? All right. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 because the boots is throwing it off for me. Give it an 8.5.
Go ahead and get at a good 9. Good 9. That's strong right there. I mean, I think the denim, it's the
Yeah, the
denim, man.
denim.
It's the denim. I mean, the boots, you're right, a little questionable, but they match the tone. But the
Yeah.
denim, the kind of showing of the skin of the stomach around there, talking about shoulders, but it's bold. You know what I mean? I respect the bold look. So man, shout out to her.
Yeah. Shout out to all the women of W because they've been stepping it up in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Next, we have Asia Wilson. I like the fit. I wish we could zoom in on the shirt. Are we zooming in on the shirt? Because this Juneteenth week, and it's a beautiful day to be black. It's a beautiful time to be black. And since it's Juneteenth week, and she says it's a beautiful day to be black on the shirt, tens across the board. Tens across the board. I need that shirt because it's always a beautiful day to be black. I'm sold. Tens across the board. Can't tell me nothing. I don't care. Can't tell me Netflix. Tens across the board.
Shout out to the good tens, good Juneteenth fit.
Juneteenth. Because they played on Juneteenth, okay?
You heard?
we got to read the room. Okay, what's next? Ooh, okay. We got two more, y'all. Next, we have Rakia Jackson. And I just want to say now, like I said, season one, stamp this season two. Stop hiring these Instagram models. Do you see this runway pic in the tunnel?
Hold
This
on,
is
we're gonna
giving
pull it up.
couture.
I'm finna pull it up. Hold on.
Okay,
I had to do this a different way for these. But you're right though.
okay.
This is like they need to go to Paris Fashion Week for real.
And they meet the height requirements. They ain't got to be standing on no tippy toes. You ain't got to give them nothing to make them look taller. Come on now. Come on.
I think she got some. Her kid came with it. Both of them. I mean, it's amazing that was taken like at the Staples Center.
No, no, this was in Barclays.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say 'cause I don't know where that is.
Yeah, they was in Barclays.
All right, so
Um,
there's her kid. Wow, there she is, guys.
yeah, this is fire.
Let's talk about this
I'm
fit.
rolling. I'm
Break it down.
rolling. I like the. I just like it. Like it's just giving they in New York. Like I don't know if it's still cold out there or not, but out here in LA, it's starting to get hot at night. So the fact that she's wearing out there in New York, probably still a little nippy, still a little chilly out there, but I like the fit. It's something different. I like the cuts in the front. The bag, the way she has her hair, the natural makeup look. I like it. I give it a 10. Tens across the board. Tens across the board. What do you think, Flicks?
Nah, she definitely came
You
with that
agree
for
with me?
sure. That's a 10. Good fit.
Boom.
Like I said, Paris Fashion Week. That's for sure. It.
See, stop hiring these Instagram models. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all got me sound like a broken record. Who's the next one? We got Ray Burrell.
Yep, she came out with it.
She wasn't playing either. They decided, ooh, let's come out like salt and pepper because that's exactly what they did. Came out salt and pepper.
They brought their
They
best
wore some.
fits.
Listen,
The youngins.
and and given the fact that they got these type of jackets on, it was for sure probably still cold out. It's probably still cold out there.
Mhm.
So
It's for the love of the game right there.
they brought the heat to New York. They brought the heat to New York.
Hello.
It was not playing with y'all. And I love some good reflecting shades. I like the boots. The jacket cool too. I like it. It's different. I think I like it because it's different, but it flows. I like it. And then they play for the Sparks. I may be a little biased, but I don't care. This is my segment. I said what I said. Tens across the board. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mother.
Bow, bow,
Tens across the
bow.
board. Yeah, there we go. Got my tag. Oh my god, I'm so mad we not in the studio because this is a perfect time for me to get my tag.
Right.
What you think, Flicks?
Good. Uh, very good. I'm not gonna just give out freely tens like you, but I'll give out a strong nine though. Very good nine.
Okay.
Good nine.
Okay. Don't say it like that. Like I'm just
You gave out three tens today. You gave out three tens.
okay because we missed fits for like 3 weeks, so I had to up the tens.
All
I
right.
had to up the tens because we missed like 3 weeks of fits.
Facts.
They lucky I didn't have like eight fits of Skylar Diggins on here because that's what I was gonna do.
Right. And then this week also they should be looking forward to a pick and pop, right? They might get pick and pop after the game.
Ooh, Flicks out here spoiling y'all because pick and pop is I just pick and pop at a time. But now he kind of forcing my hand. Now I gotta kind of be around, and if I'm feeling it, if I'm sitting watching the game and I just happen to have like my either my clipboard or my notes, y'all may get a pick and pop. But here's what y'all got to do: y'all got to follow on Instagram, and y'all got to hit the bell because I'm tired of giving y'all announcements. Auntie just gonna go on live. I'm not. I ain't like these young folks out here. I'm not about to just give y'all announcements every time. I may do it sometime, but not all the time. So
Right.
just have that bell on there so you know I'm going live. But it's a strong possibility. Right now, Friday night, 60% chance the meter may go up by Monday night, depending on how I feel. May jump up at halftime, depending on how the game go.
Get to that.
Yeah, so
All right.
y'all will know if I do go on live for a pick and pop. 10 minutes after the game, be there. Turn them bells on, and I'm gonna be on live, and I'm gonna give y'all my takeaways. Flix, you gonna join me this time for the pick and pop or what?
It depends. You be picking and popping a lot. I mean, I'm trying to find my spot. I'm like Pau Gasol. Like I said the pick. I'm trying to find the pop area. You feel me? But you Kobe sometimes. Sometimes you just be like, I'm taking myself
Sounds about right.
anyway.
It sounds about right. But I appreciate y'all for staying with us for this episode. I know we ain't got no highlights or nothing. We just talked a little bit about the Commissioner's Cup. Um, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We trying to hit 500 subscribers.
Hello.
Run it up. Follow us on Instagram, all that good stuff. And my gamers tap in with Flicks, with GM Flicks. He got the Seattle Storm on 2K. I
Wow.
need y'all to come up with y'all super teams and run it up. I'm serious, but thanks y'all for tapping in with us. We out.